Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about PA Stats. It's a mod by Colin. I think Gunshin either helped out in the beginning or made a stat tracking mod before this one. Either way, this mod primarily tracks your statistics for games you play. So if I go into a game, you can see when you start there's a toggle to enable PA Stats and also another toggle to enable live updates. If I start a game and build some units, I can show you the page it creates. There's a website called pastats.com, and any game which has PA Stats enabled will have its own page on that website to show the statistics of the game. So if I build some stuff, I can go to the web page and I can show you that. So click on games, there's a load of games, and you can see the game I just created. And I enabled live updates, so you do see live updates on this page. And you can see stats about the system, stats about the players. I'm the only player with the mod enabled in this game. AI obviously doesn't have the mod enabled, but if multiple people had the mod enabled, you could see multiple statistics, or statistics about all of them. If we get to the first feature, there's loads of statistics tracked over time. So you can see metal, energy, build efficiency, APM, stuff like that. And you can zoom into a particular subsection of time, which is very nice. Another feature on this page is a 3D planet view. So you can see the units that were built and where. Or the structures, so it's probably best to say structures. And there's also a breakdown of the units built. There's also a slider for this, so you can see people's build orders. See, I built a bot factory, then I just built some point defences. You can't see the mobile units because that would get quite cluttered and inaccurate. Another feature of this 3D planet view is you can see when units died. You'll see a little star when something died. If I go to another game, like one where both people had the mod enabled, I can show you that. Well, I can show you basic statistics averaged again, but you can compare them against each other. You can compare the units alive, so you can see that pink here creeped up, probably done some good raiding to hamper grey. If I go to this, you can see right at the end there's a big battle here, and that is, I think that's probably Grey's main base. You can see purple just sort of wiped him out over time. If I go back here, you can see the build orders. They both went air first. Let's Rush went for energy storage. Zaphis didn't. It turns out it worked out for Zaphis better than Let's Rush. But yeah, that's the main features of, well, that's the main feature of the mod, but there are other features. If I go back into the game, get the main menu, there's an IRC. Well, there was an IRC before, but this is just a quick way to get into the IRC from in-game, so you could use this as a little hub. That's the general idea anyway. And another feature is the matchmaking system. There's a button in the multiplayer page, PA Stats 1v1. If you click on that, that'll put you in a queue to match up against other players. It uses an ELO ranking system, so the more you play, the more accurately it knows your skill level, and it will try and match you up against players of similar skill level. This is quite a large feature. It's definitely a large feature for competitive play. So you're not matched up against people you will either beat easily or will beat you easily. So it's a really useful feature. There's also a veto system in place. You see there's a maps button at the top. Click on that. It will take you to the PA Stats 1v1 system tab in the system designer, which is the other way to get to it. If you go to the main menu, click on system designer, and you can go to the tab, and you can pick a map to veto if you so choose. You don't have to, of course. But you can say, I never want to play on this map, so I veto it. and you never will in the matchmaking system. That's all the features I'm aware of for the mod itself, but the author does make the stats available via an API, so other people have used the stats in interesting ways. One such way is a ladder. Ilmarin, apologies if I pronounced that wrong, has made a ladder based on the stats, so whenever two people with the mod enabled play against each other, it tracks the statistics and puts them on this ladder. And that was recently reset, but still quite a lot of games have been played. That was reset when the version 1.0 was released, so you can see the top 10, or you can see everyone basically that's played it recently, and that's nice. There's multiple ladders, and there's also the IRC I was talking about earlier. There's also a commander bot which uses the statistics. So as I've done this before, if I go rank forest, let's type rank forest in. If I go rank custard this time, and that'll show you rank. I am not ranked due to lack of activity. That doesn't surprise me. But you can also do funny things like suggest who should I play. I should play these people, probably because they haven't played. If I go rank Stuart, oh he has played, so apparently I should play Stuart 98. Alright, this is by Pyrus. Another use of statistics is Exodus Esports. They use it to track events, like they use it to track their tournaments. It's an automated system, so if you are in a tournament you have to have the mod enabled. It streamlines the event, so it's another very useful feature of the mod. Basically it's a very nice framework, PA stats I mean, for other modders to do things, as well as Colin. All in all, it's very, very useful. I approve. If